everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a curly girl FAQ. This is my beautiful friend Netta.
Hi!
And if you guys don't know, my name is Danielle Nance. I do a lot of makeup, well, some makeup. I do a lot of curly hair videos, and today we are going to do a really good video for you guys. It's going to be very informative. So if you guys want to see all the great topics and subjects that we have in mind, then please stay tuned. The first topic that we're going to be talking about is our hair type. What is your hair type?
3B.
3B?
Represent.
Okay, I think I'm a mixture of 3A's and 3B's. I'm gonna tell you why. The front of my hair is wavy, as you can see, but the bottom part of my hair is like, it's not really curly, but it's curly. So I feel like my hair is 3A and the bottom is 3B.
It's like super common for people to be 2 or 3 different hair types. I'm super 3B though.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, she's all the way 3B.
All the way 3B.
Like flatline 3B. Me, I'm mixed, but her, she's all the way 3B.
Now, when you guys are looking for your curl type or your curl texture, you can basically just Google it and it'll have like a picture. Like it's a super easy diagram, like a super easy diagram, and it'll actually give you examples of what each kind looks like in addition to that. However, you guys have to also understand that when you're looking for different products for your hair, the curl type is not necessarily the only thing that matters.
So the second topic that we want to talk about is thickness. So I have more of a thicker grain of hair, and she has more of a thinner grain of hair.
Very thin.
So, for example, my hair can handle heavy creams and butters. Her hair, on the second chance, whatever.
I have to use really lightweight products. I have to use products with a lot of slip when it comes to even my conditioner, especially my styling. I can actually just style my hair with some conditioner.
And that will never,
my hair will be fine just because it needs to be really lightweight, or else it'll weigh my curls down and it'll stretch them out, and that's not what I want, because that's gonna because then I'm gonna lose the volume.
Exactly, and that's why another thing why we're making this video is we're basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Some of you girls may have her hair type, and some of you girls may have my hair type. And there's not very many videos that I see on YouTube that are featured 2 different kind of curls like ours. Like we both have 3B curls, but they're literally totally different in the sense. So yeah.
So that's actually a really good transition into the next topic, which is how to retain moisture.
Yeah, how I retain my moisture is I make sure that I do my deep conditions every week. I make sure that I get moisturizing products. For instance, I use the Cam2 Curl Activator Cream, and this is a moisturizing curl activator cream. You are going to see tons of tutorials on YouTube about this, so I'm not even really going to go into detail. But this does really good wonders for my hair. I have used this consistently for the past year. I've maybe bought about 7 bottles of this already in the past year because I use it that much. But I really do that well. Another topic that we wanted to add was coconut oil.
Coconut oil. As far as retaining moisture, I mean, we both deep condition once a week. However, these 2 babies, coconut oil is, let's go ahead and grab this. Coconut oil! This is life. Unrefined virgin coconut oil. And so basically, coconut oil is really good for deep conditioning, but I don't use it while I'm deep conditioning. I use it as a pre-poop. So basically, the night before I'm going to deep condition, I separate my hair into sections and I put coconut oil on it. There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube that showed me how to do this. Basically, put coconut oil all in your hair so that it's super oily and it gets all over your face, which is fine because it's good for your skin too. And then I wrap my hair in some plastic wrap, like that cooking stuff, so that all the heat stays in and all the moisture stays in. And I sleep like that overnight. I put on a scarf so I'm not ugly, but I sleep with it, and then I deep condition the next day. And coconut oil has actually improved my hair so much. I actually only just started using it again about a month ago, and I can already see a huge difference in the past month.
How I use my coconut oil, I use it just a little bit differently. I apply it every night before I go to bed on my roots, specifically around my crown area, my back, and I don't really apply on my hair if I'm planning to wear my hair out the next day. Only time I'll apply it over my whole head is if I know I'm going to co-wash the next day or shampoo. Picture this, you're trying everything, it does not work, you're like, what the heck do I do? What should we do next?
That's when your hair probably needs a protein treatment.
Yes.
If you are deconditioning once a month and then your hair is brittle, so you start conditioning more often and you're using all the right products and your hair is still frizzy, it still feels dry, your hair needs protein. Your hair is made up of protein, so especially if your hair is heat damaged, the first thing that the heat damages is it burns off the protein on your hair.
Yeah.
So in that case, my protein treatment is hair mayonnaise. Actually, anything with mayonnaise in the title is going to be a protein treatment. So you can't just use one or the other. I actually switch off every week between my protein and then my moisture because your hair needs that balance, and I'm going to explain why. So just keep in mind that when your hair is really moisturized and you feel like you're doing everything that you can, so just keep in mind that if you feel like you're doing everything to retain the moisture, you're probably doing too good of a job, and that's when you need a protein treatment. You can actually buy this for like $4 at Walmart, or you can just make your own at home. If you
basically just like your household things that you have laying around the house. So if you have like egg, mayo, honey, just
almond oil,
yes.
Coconut milk, but not coconut oil.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Yeah.
Coconut milk has a lot of protein. Avocado is another really good one. Just go online. Definitely try a
tons of
protein.
DIYs.
Yeah,
Protein hair masks that you can use for your hair. So just look one of those up. I'll try to find one on YouTube and put the link in the description box for you.
Super important though, so definitely try that out.
Yeah. So one of the other questions that we get asked about is how do we create better definition for our curls? So I just want to put this out there. Everybody has different curl types. So a lot of, for instance, don't see a picture and be like, I want my hair to be like that, because maybe your hair can't be like that. So, but there's different things you can do to help your hair retain more moisture, and Netta's going to go ahead and point out one of those.
Okay, so one of the most popular solutions that I've heard of is the Denman brush. I've heard that it works wonders as far as definition. So if you put your products in your hair and then you just go through your hair with this Denman brush, it basically separates your curls without creating any kind of frizz, and they'll basically just spring right back up and it'll create better definition. I actually really like my DevaCurl Light Defining Gel. I feel like it gives me a lot of definition, but I've never really had to try super hard because I never...
She's blessed. That's why she doesn't have to try very hard. It's just unlike us other folks.
Okay, so what do you do?
That's a good question. No, I'm just kidding. So what I do to retain more moisture is that I make sure that I'm putting enough coconut oil on my hair, because healthy hair starts within your roots. So I make sure that my roots are taken care of first. Lastly, or secondly, I might add, I use moisturizing products. So I make sure that I do condition my hair, but I also use a moisturizing product, which is the Cantu Moisturizing Pro Activating Cream. This is my light right here. And I also do the lock method, which is the leave-in, the oil, and the cream. My hair can hold heavy creams and butters. It definitely can, especially at this length. So that's basically the steps that I take to make sure that my hair has enough moisture.
Lightweight products is a great answer to that question.
Yes, exactly.
Use lighter weight products if you can't get definition.
Especially if, like, I know a lot of girls will just look at this video and will know if you have my type of curls or if you have her type of curls. So, like she says, she likes to use light weights. I like to use heavy weights. It's just our thing. It works for our hair. But hey, I mean, it works, so no complaints, right?
No complaints. So the last thing that we wanted to go over is transitioning worries.
Yes.
Basically, what's holding you back? And I know that for me, a lot of things that were holding me back were the fact that my hair didn't look good when it was natural. So how was it that you dealt with that when you first decided to transition?
A lot of it had to do with the time era. We didn't decide to transition when there was a lot of stuff on the market. Remember we were talking and we said the only things that were on the market at that time was pink oil,
Lusters,
pink oil moisturizer, grease, Pro Style, and mousse.
Yeah.
And that was basically what we were doing for our hair.
And
so
like
that
all these curly hair products were made by like Pantene Pro V
Yes.
and like Garnier and like a bunch of people that didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, so that's basically what not stopped us from you know, going forward with our natural hair journey, it just was holding us back. And, you know, us straightening was a way out. We could just straighten our hair.
Yeah.
We didn't have to deal with it.
It looked nice.
Yeah. So it wasn't, I believe, until maybe like roughly 2012, 2013 when the curly hair products started coming on the market and everybody started experiencing with them. I know one of the products that I used first was the the SheaMoisture line.
Yeah.
It was the SheaMoisture line. Shout out to SheaMoisture. You have helped lots of curly girls.
Yeah.
So a lot of the questions that we get asked too was like, okay, I'm transitioning, but half of my hair is curly, half of my hair is straight. How do I do that? So Netta, what should they do? What's the first thing they should do?
Well, find a protective style that works best for you would be my answer for that. I know that for me personally, my hair is pretty easy to manage. So I actually just used to put my hair in 2 French braids and then sleep on it. And then when I woke up, I would just undo it and my hair would be like crimped.
Yeah, because like a lot of curly girls, they don't want to do the big chop. A lot of them want to hold it. So transitioning styles are a great way for you to basically kind of mend those 2 textures together without having to totally do the big chop. Unlike me, I big chop. So
you can also do things like perm rods, flexi rods.
Yes, definitely. Bantu knots.
Bantu knots.
Yeah.
Great. They give you the style without
having to put added heat on it, without having to curl your hair. You can kind of manipulate the way your curls fall and lay to kind of like a different way. So
absolutely.
So another thing that can help you, in a sense, say that you still have those scrinkly ends and you just want to do something, a diffuser. Put it on top of your blow dryer, and so basically how you want to do it is you want to hold it with your blow dryer, and you don't want to do this. You just want to go up lightly and do that. Basically, put it on, I want to say, high setting cool heat.
Yep.
High setting cool heat, and just maybe I diffuse for, I want to say, about 20 minutes or so, 10 to 20 minutes, until you know your likely time that you want to do it. And yeah, it will definitely add a lot more volume to your hair and curl definition. It basically
dries your hair in the curls.
Yes.
So that they don't necessarily get weighed down while you're air drying. This is fabulous. Now, you may be concerned about the time consumption that diffusing takes.
Unlike me, I'm lazy, so I'll bump the diffuser right now.
I am so lazy. However, if you diffuse your hair, you should just be able to sleep with your hair in a pineapple.
Yeah.
Let's demonstrate. Hold on. I have too many rings. You have to do it. Do my hair.
Okay. Oh yeah. So basically, you just flip your hair over, and basically pineapple.
So put it in a loose ponytail. Don't double knot. Just kind of make sure that your curls are staying on top of your head. I would also definitely invest in a satin pillowcase. They're better for your skin too. They don't make you look old too early in your life. Invest in a satin pillowcase so you don't necessarily have to sleep in a satin bonnet or anything, because satin bonnets didn't work for me. However, if you sleep with your hair in a pineapple, then you just take it out. If you look, all these curls are completely untouched. You're not sleeping on them because they're all bunched up here.
Exactly.
So the only curls that you're sleeping on are the curls that no one sees.
And those might be the parts that just tend to get a little bit more frizzy, but no one's going to see them, so who cares?
So all you do is you get one of these and you spritz it, and you should just be able to kind of scrunch it up, maybe just re-finger coil or re-diffuse, or do both. Which is what I used to do when I was first transitioning, and your curls will be on point.
So yeah, guys, this is the end of part 1. There's going to be a second part if you haven't already noticed. So we will be going over how to grow your hair, how to straighten it, and how to cut it.
So definitely keep in mind that if you guys have any other questions,
please
comment. You guys can hit us up on Instagram. I'm really good at answering all my DMs, all my comments. You guys will definitely be heard.
Yeah, we will put both of our, Facebook and Instagrams and Twitters in the description box. So please comment, make sure you subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's video.